Hi, I'm Garth Drinkwater from Small Business CGT Concessions Specialists. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about the 4 additional tests for shares in a company or units in a unit trust. Particularly, I'm going to talk to you about the relevance of the tests. I'll identify the 4 additional tests, and I'll go into the detail of one of the tests, being the additional carrying on a business test. Details of the other 3 tests will be provided in subsequent videos. For now, I'll start with the relevance of the tests. The 4 additional tests are some of the basic requirements that must be satisfied by an entity to gain access to the Small Business CGT concessions when the CGT asset is a share in a company or a unit in a unit trust. If the 4 additional tests apply but are not satisfied, then the Small Business CGT concessions should not be available. The additional tests were brought in as an integrity measure. They were intended to ensure that the Small Business CGT concessions are only available for CGT assets that are either used or held ready for use in the course of carrying on a small business, or are an interest in an entity that carries on a small business. I've just talked about the relevance of the tests. I'll now identify the 4 additional tests. They are the Modified Active Asset Test, the Carrying on a Business Test, either the Modified CGT Small Business Entity Test or the Modified Maximum Net Asset Value Test, and the CGT Concession Stakeholder Test. I've just identified the 4 additional tests. I'll now talk about the additional Carrying on a Business Test. As I mentioned before, details of the 3 other tests will be provided in subsequent videos. The additional Carrying on a Business Test is the shortest and simplest of the 4 additional tests. In broad terms, under this additional test, if the taxpayer does not otherwise satisfy the maximum net asset value test, the taxpayer would be required to be carrying on a business just before the CGT event. It's that simple. So that's it for this video. If you'd like to know more or get in contact, head on over to our website.